Today I am drinking water because I am getting over sickness, which is why I've kind of been gone on YouTube for the last month. Also, I've been in Thailand, so I'm still trying to recover from that, and that's why there's no coffee today. It makes me sad too. I've been drinking tea for a freaking week. Today I'm going to talk to you about filming commercials with just one DSLR. So I'm going to let you guys watch the commercial. I'm going to put it up here, and I'm going to let you guys formulate your own opinion about it, and then I will get into the specifics about how I did this afterwards.
At Zen Spice Traders, we're on a mission to save the world from bad spices, and we're starting with the most famous spice of them all, pepper. It all started with a problem. Modern day pepper is mediocre. It's pre-ground, mass-produced, a hodgepodge of cheap pepper from who knows where. The stuff can sit on a grocery store shelf for literally a decade without going bad. We think it's time for a change. We're introducing foodies to a new world of pepper, one which contains only freshly grown peppercorns produced in small batches by farmers we know and trust. The result? A bouquet of flavor and spicy nuance that will take your food to the next level. We'll guide you through this new and exciting world of pepper with tasting guides, pairing advice, and recipes that accompany 4 ounces of fresh pepper varieties delivered to your doorstep every 2 months. Start your journey at zenspicetraders.com.
So the one thing I always ask my clients when getting into the commercial or filming a video or promotion or anything at all is, what do you want people to be thinking when they finish the video? What do you want the viewers to be thinking when they finish the video? And that usually catches a lot of people off guard, because most people know they want a video, but they don't really know why. So if you can get them to articulate that why, then it's going to give you a much bigger outline of what needs to go on the video. You as a video editor, video maker, know a lot more than they do about how to evoke that emotion with film, whether that's through frame rates, whether that's through aperture, whether that's through camera movement, whether to use a gimbal or not. Those are going to be things that they're not going to know about. So if you can get that out of them, then it's going to give you a much bigger picture about how to make this film. Another thing about this is knowing that you can. It doesn't take tons of equipment to film commercials like this. It doesn't take a huge crew and a grip and a freaking, you don't have to have crazy lighting setups. You can do this on your own scale, and do a good job of it. Don't get stuck in the misconception that if you don't have equipment then you can't succeed. I guarantee there's people out there who have done more with less, and there's no reason that you guys on a small scale should not be able to create this kind of stuff as well. It just takes work, that's it. A lot of people worry about succeeding when in reality they don't realize the path to success has 40 failures along the way. So knock out the 40 failures and just get them done so you can learn. Because if you sit there and make excuses about how you're only shooting on a Nikon D3300, companies like Moment have made it possible for even people with just cell phones to make really, really amazing films. Despite how many videos are put out about how, oh, you can do amazing stuff with your iPhone, then they always do something that you can't do, they stick it on a gimbal or stick it, in front of a bunch of lighting equipment, and it's okay, technically yes. But the reality is, sometimes that's just the first step, and you need to understand something about filming with an iPhone before you can move to something like a DSLR, before you find the need to move to something like that, or upgrade, or eventually get to a Red or whatever you want to be filming on. I think people just totally forget about how successful failure is, in a weird way. I know that sounds probably weird to say or to take in, but without all the failures, you're never going to get there. So go film some commercials with your phone, with your DSLR, whatever you have, and see where that takes you. I'm going to be releasing a book here pretty soon, a small ebook about the 4 phases that it takes to go from amateur to professional in the photography industry. It's not even oh, you need to know this special equipment about your camera or anything like that. It's a concept that involves this process of failure and going out and letting it happen and knowing that it's going to happen and being okay with it happening, which a lot of people aren't. I will be releasing that soon. If you guys want to keep up with how that's tracking, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram, where I'm going to be, kind of keeping updates there, as well as I'm repurposing my Facebook group that I have some of you involved in to being a spot where everyone can come in and kind of just bounce ideas off each other, show each other films. I want to build something where there's I don't want to say community, I literally don't even want to say the word community, but a group of people everyone's trying to figure it out, and they can come in and be like, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm struggling with, and something that I can give back to you guys, specifically in that group, because I can't keep up with everyone's DMs and comments. So in this group, I want to be able to interact with you guys, keep up with you guys live about where I am, what I'm doing, and then hopefully in the future build a course. So I'm gonna leave a link down below in this video to that Facebook group if you want to be a part of that. It hasn't launched yet, hopefully in the next couple weeks. The point is though, there's really no limitations there, and I don't even know how to preach this or talk to this, because there's already a million videos about you know, there's no limitations, you can do whatever you want. But I think people, they watch the video and they're like, yeah, they're right, there's no limitations, and they go and just create a bunch of limitations, and it's like people watch this stuff and they don't even, you know, fix anything about it. So if that's you, then maybe you need to just like set something up for this weekend and be like, this Saturday I'm gonna go create for this brand. You go create for Vans, sure, they're never gonna see it, but at least get something going, at least get something creating and start learning, because if you don't, you're never gonna learn. You're never gonna learn. If you wouldn't mind, scroll down and hit that like button for me. Feel free to join my Facebook group, follow me on my Instagram if you so choose. That is the end. Have a good day. Bye-bye.